Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know how hard that contestant you had in that contest was trying not to say pineapple because I think she was expecting. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Five things you should know from 103.9 The Fox, brought to you by Fick Landscape Supplies. As we spring into the new season, it's time to get that driveway in shape with tons of driveway material, plus the finest topsoil, compost, and humus. Fick Landscape Supplies, 2 locations to serve you. Find out more at ficklandscapesupplies.com. Like them on Facebook. And now let's get Fick and busy. Well, the Middle East conflict continues spiraling days after Israel and the U.S. launched joint operations on Iran, triggering retaliatory strikes on Israel and plunging the region into fear and uncertainty. U.S. and Israeli leaders have issued pronouncements that Iran's military has been battered, but Iranian missiles and drones keep targeting American assets across the region. Meanwhile, U.S. lawmakers remain divided, with a Senate vote on President Trump's war powers scheduled for today. On the heels of that news comes word that the statewide gas prices here in Michigan have jumped 14 cents a gallon to a statewide average $3.13, with economists warning that the economic fallout from the Middle East conflict is likely only beginning. There's been plenty of police activity overnight in Owasso Township, with multiple reports saying that state police have been contending with a barricaded gunman at a mobile home park. According to several accounts, what appears to have started as a domestic assault involving a weapon resulted in the barricaded gunman situation that's continued along the 2400 block of Krause Road near Woods and Fields East. And there's late word this morning that the gunman may have left the area and is now at large. Officials with the agricultural company Syngenta say that they're going to stop making the deadly weed killer paraquat amid a barrage of lawsuits from folks claiming they developed Parkinson's disease after exposure to the chemical, which has been used in farming since the 60s. Pistons lost to the Cleveland Cavaliers last night, 113-109. Red Wings will take on the Vegas Golden Knights tonight at Little Caesars Arena. They'll drop the puck at 7 p.m. And there's hockey in town as the Firebirds face off against the Sioux Greyhounds. That tonight at the Dort Financial Center with a 7 p.m. puck drop. And to cap this one off, no big winners in last night's Mega Millions drawings. That rolls the jackpot over to $496 million. That's 5 things you should know from 103.9 The Fox. Well, today's forecast calling for sunshine. Plenty of sunshine today as we get to around 52 degrees with generally calm winds to start with. They become southeasterly this afternoon and only around 5 miles an hour. Cloudy tonight for the most part. Some isolated rain showers could develop overnight as temps settle in at around 34. Tomorrow, we're to expect rain much of the day with high temperatures hitting around 46. And for Friday, clouds remain, could produce some afternoon rain and milder temperatures too, 64. Right now it's 23 in Flint, in Saginaw, 24. Okay, now we're going to try to see if we can be heard. Can you hear me? The question from Rob Seco, why are we here so early? Because we got fed up on Twitch because nobody could hear. Now we're trying to see if that carries over to here on YouTube, okay? Can you hear me? Because we're having issues with the volume, apparently. Eric hears. That's good. That's encouraging. Beginning to wonder. Okay. Oh, it looks like Michigan Kim can hear fine. Well, good. Then apparently the problem was Twitch-oriented. Because we were having issues having people hear. They could hear, but they needed one of Johnny's hearing aids to do it. Chris can. Good. Michigan Kim just ordered a Tony's breakfast. Oh, what do you have in that? I'm curious. Because Tony's breakfast, one of those, is equal to about 4 at any other restaurant when it comes to the amount of food you get. What do you get? They're bringing it. When you get it, I want to see what you. I want you to describe to me what you have on your plate. I want to find out what this is about. Good evening, Mel. Good evening, Mel. All right, looks like +6 in Finland, Celsius. All right, that means you're at 21 Fahrenheit, which is right around what we are right now. That's okay. That's fine. for this time of year. Now, I don't think I've asked you this. I know we've kind of tried to compare notes on the seasons, Rob Suka, but we've been talking and counting down since it was 89 days to go until spring. We're now down to 16. 2 weeks from this Friday is spring here in the U.S. When does spring officially arrive for you? When does spring officially arrive for you? We should be doing your own countdown as well. Dale has returned, bringing all of Arizona with him. Now, Michigan Kim is now joined by Ohio Kim, who's also here, but she does not have a big plate of Tony's breakfast with her. Linda is absolutely right. Time flies, which is why we said at the time, you may be thinking that there's a long way to go between those 78 days that we're talking about till spring and actually arriving. That's a lot of time. No, it isn't. It gets here in a hurry. And as you can see, it is getting here in a hurry. Only down to 16 days now until winter as a season is done. That doesn't mean we won't have an occasional wintry kind of day once we get into the later part of March, because that happens in Michigan, but it's going to be a surprise if we do. Okay, Michigan Kim says it's being cooked right now. Did you order something specific, or did you say, just bring me whatever kind of breakfast you have and then they're going to surprise you? I mean, what are you supposed to be getting? What did you order? Phil can rest the whole year. Yeah, he can. He wasn't right. I don't think he was right this year, because he really called for the full boat, all 6 weeks of winter weather on February 2nd when it was Groundhog Day. You told Mikey to make you your usual. So you have this. You know what this is. This is not a problem for you to eat all of that. Do you take a doggy bag home with you, and do they still call it that? A doggy bag, because some people do, but they don't really give it to you in a bag. They give it to you in one of those styrofoam fold-over things there, containers. Plumber is coming today for an estimate at Tina's place because she can't take the cold anymore. You're still using this space heater, right? How cold is it over there in Jersey right now? How hard are you working to stay warm? Okay, Mikey is working, so he automatically knows. What, did you forget what the order is, and he just automatically brings it, whatever it happens to be? Johnny wears hearing aids. He does. And you needed to in order to be able to hear us on Twitch, evidently, over there. You weren't there because you didn't see that, but everybody was having trouble hearing, and I don't know why. Scrambled eggs, sausage, and Italian toast. And when we're talking about Tony's version of the scrambled eggs, sausage, and Italian toast, it's basically brought in the back of a semi. That's how much breakfast you get over there for your money. It is huge, the amount of food they give you. In Finland, official spring is at the end of this month, not on the 20th, but it's at the end of the month. 39 going to be today in Jersey, or at least it is now. Well, it's going to be or is. Oh, okay, here we go. 39 now, going to 50. Got it. Okay. Which is, right in line with us, so that's good. You have been together almost 3 years, so if he doesn't know, he's in trouble. Oh, okay, that's Mikey that you're talking about. He should know by now. He should know a lot about you by now in 3 years. A lot.
Got a whole lot of Melissa in the house here on the Foxhole Morning Show. She's filling in for Steph. Steph will be back tomorrow. And you've got a comedy show coming up with a guy that was on my show 40 years ago.
Oh, my gosh.
We got Mark Skippy Price on the phone. Remember Skippy from Family Ties? Mark Price is coming to town with Melissa Hager. How you doing, Mark? And I haven't worked in 40 years. We're back together again.
I should just let you two take it away, really.
I'm really looking forward to seeing you here, brother. I'm looking forward to returning to Michigan. Yeah, well, and Melissa. And Hager, yeah. Have you not been here in the last 40 years? You just came here 40 years ago and decided to finally come back? No, we go every year. We do love Detroit, and I remember opening for Jay Leno in Detroit back in those days, by the way. Wow. A lot of memories back then, and also more recently. The Midwest has been nice to me over the years. It's so good to have you on the show here today. Coming March 20th. But you guys, Melissa, tell me about the lineup you're going to be doing.
Yeah, so it's going to be Mark Price and I. I mean, obviously he's the star of the show. Everybody wants to see him, so why muddy the waters too much?
Right.
So I'm going to get up there. I'm going to tell some travel stories and get everybody warmed up. March 20th, we're going to be in Houghton Lake at the Northern Center, and then on the 21st, we're going to come back to Frankenmuth and be at Fisher Hall, our favorite place, our original place for the comedy series. All the tickets are at thecomedyseries.net. He has never been to Fisher Hall, so we're really excited about that. A couple years ago, we did have him at the Northern Center, and it went really well. Everybody really loved him up there, so we're excited about this, longer run here, so it'll be very fun.
What is your ethnicity? Are you have any kind of German in you at all? Did you ever see Family Ties? Yes, I did. You're as white as they get. You're very white, but in your background, if you're at all German, you are going to go crazy in Frankenmuth because it's like a little German Bavarian village.
Yeah.
Oh yes, that's right. I have heard the little faux going on.
Yeah, we gotta get him the pretzel, the beer,
gotta get the beer, the
sausage.
pretzel going.
We gotta do all the things.
All the Frankenmuth stuff.
Yeah.
So what are you more celebrating? Like I didn't drink enough last week. It was my birthday.
Oh,
was it really?
Happy birthday!
Yes, I am now officially 50. Oh wow.
Good for you.
Kevin, I was going to say, wait a minute. I have a feeling. Yeah, keep going. But the thing is, when I've never been married and I've never had any kids. No kidding. And sometimes when you're in your 50s and you're single and you've never had kids, people think that maybe you're. Yeah, we get it. Smart. Yeah, smart.
Smart.
That's what I always thought about you. We are looking forward to having. Now, what do people do? How do they react to you, knowing that you were that iconic character in their lives? In many cases, how do they react to you generally when you meet them? Well, it's been a while. I don't exactly look like the same teenage guy, and so I'm not getting stopped at the airport and stuff like that as much as maybe I used to. If I come to a town and I'm doing publicity, I'm on the radio or in the newspaper and stuff, and I'm performing. If people see my show, then they come up to me, and I get stopped more than the average person, but it's not like the days back when the show was the #2 show on the air and all that. Yeah, actually, that was one of my favorite shows. I never missed that show. I loved your part in that show. What a great character that was. We are looking forward to seeing you. Don't even know the show now. Young people, we're proud of the fact we get a lot of young people at our comedy shows and they enjoy it and have a good time, but they don't know Family Ties at all. No, and I want to point out that the star of Family Ties,
Hello, Cameron. We're going to do the crossword from Turkey. Okay, coming up.
So many years now with Parkinson's, and I understand that you still donate to that foundation. Am I correct? Every trip I raise money, all the merch, 100% of the merch goes to the Michael J. Fox Foundation. I recognize I might not even be on the road if it wasn't for him and for Family Ties. And when young people say, oh, I don't know Family Ties, I go, well, I played the nerdy neighbor and I used to stalk the teenage daughter. It's like Dateline without the sex and murder. And I understand, of course, you've been in show business this entire time. You were in this is so anti-Skippy, you were in a horror film? With Ozzy Osbourne and Gene Simmons. No kidding. Mm-hmm. And me. One of these things is not like the other. Wow. What was the name of that movie? I gotta look this up. Trick or Treat. Yeah. It's got a killer soundtrack from a heavy metal band called Fastway. Oh, wow.
Yeah, somebody just put it in the chat window on our Facebook Live. They're like, it's a really great movie.
Wow, yeah, there they did. Yeah, it's the 40th anniversary of the movie. It's out on Blu-ray. They came out with 4 different covers. People are buying all the covers. They sold out. They had to reprint them. It's crazy how much attention it's getting now, and we're doing shows with it. We're doing screenings of Trick or Treat with a live heavy metal band playing along with the soundtrack. What a great idea!
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. All right, well, listen. And so, mostly around Halloween, but we're on tour with that. That's really cool. I didn't realize all of that.
Yeah, well, and I believe that week that he's going to got him to come in a day or two early, so we'll probably get him here in studio. Maybe we'll have him dress up trick or treat style.
You guys scare the crap out of me. That's just what I need.
Hold on, it's not Halloween yet. It's not Halloween yet.
Wow. Hey, listen, we're looking forward to March. Give the rundown again.
Yeah, March 20th, we're going to be in Houghton Lake at the Northern Center, and March 21st, Fisher Hall in Frankenmuth, thecomedyseries.net, up close and personal with Mark Skippy Price. One of a kind of show that you can have the opportunity to see. You got to be there. You have to be there.
Wow. Thank you very much for joining us this morning, Mark. We appreciate you getting up early for that. He's out in California. So.
Yeah, this is 5 a.m. out there. Thank you so much for getting up today, Mark.
I just pretended I'm going to the airport on the road. Used to that at this point.
You're so awesome.
Thanks, brother. We'll talk to
You
you
think
soon.
I'd be the James Bond of traveling at this point? You think I'd have it all completely down, but I'm still over unorganized and I overpack. Like, I never have everything in my backpack and all that.
Outstanding, man. We're looking forward to seeing you. Thank you for spending time with us this morning. Have a great day.
Keep playing those tunes. Love your guts.
Love your guts. Love that too. Bye-bye. Oh, man. Love your
That's going to be so fun.
You know what? It is going to be fun to work with him.
I can't wait.
He sounds like he's really enjoying what he does in life. That's important. It's 8:15.
Okay, we are truly international today. We've been, of course, here in the United States. This is Flint, Michigan, home of the formerly crappy water. It's good stuff now. Still got the ugliest public building in the country, but there's that. Best morning show in the market, that's this. It's called the Foxhole Morning Show with Johnny and today Melissa. I'm Hal. I chat with you guys and do crossword puzzles at times, and that's what we're going to do in a minute. After the traffic, because I also do that. News and traffic updates. But look what we got today. We've got not only the United States and all around the United States, coast to coast. And by the way, he's talking about 5 a.m. in California. It's tough getting up. Eric's up every damn day at that time. He's always here from California. Notice that? He's up all the time. Arizona's here, of course. Not that that's another country, but there's Dale, so he's there. You've got Finland, who's here on a regular basis. We had South Africa. I don't think Zane's with us now, but he was with us over on Twitch. And now we've got Turkey playing crossword puzzles with us. This is awesome. I love it. Far and wide. Tell your friends. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. If you haven't done it, please do. We're doing this one viewer at a time toward 1,000, because once we get to 1,000 viewers, then we qualify to go on YouTube Live right straight doing it without having to go through a third-party app to get there. So that'd be cool. 4:30 a.m. in California. I think it's a little later than that, but not much. What part of California Mark is in? You're in Culver City. Eric knows that. He's in California. I don't know what part Mark is in. He didn't say specifically. You know, when it's 5 o'clock in the morning and you're not used to being up as early as you are when you're in California, sometimes the questions make you have to think a bit. Your head gets all fuzzy. Well, what the hell? Where am I in California? I don't even know. Even Melissa, it's still not an easy thing for her to get up this early in the morning to join us. And she's done it, to her credit, 3 times since Steph has been on vacation. Melissa has been in 3 times to co-host. And that's something that we never thought was going to. She had a trouble time getting just in once a week. She got there, but it was a struggle. Now, 3 times within a week, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yet, most of you are here pretty much every day. So, big kudos to you, right? Being here on the 4th of March. National Hug a GI Day, National Grammar Day today. Rapsuka thinks Melissa is awesome. We all agree. She has been an immensely popular guest host, comedy, stand-up comedian in our area, owner, operator of a comedy club or service, anyway, not club, but service that sends these comedians around. Still pointing to 2 slow spots right now. Northbound 75, just before the Bristol Road exit in Flint Township. That is our newest crash point. That's going to be a slower go for you. And in Genesee Township, Dort Highway, Coltwater Road, we are still cleaning up a crash that happened there earlier. Updated Vehicle City traffic information is there when you check out ClassicFox.com/traffic. And when you run across a problem, you're always invited to contribute to what we got going over here by calling us. 810-230-WRSR. Tell us what's going on the roads. 810-230-9777 to be a traffic tipster on 103.9 The Fox.
Now, you know, you and I were talking about David Montgomery, and I didn't like the fact that who is really into his football. He kind of likes the trade, saying that with David Montgomery going, we got the 7th and 4th round picks to go with that.
Right.
And all of this can be, in the end, a good thing for the Lions. So I guess so. Now, meanwhile, for his part, David Montgomery has said goodbye to Detroit. He did it with a post. It was on Monday afternoon, hours after the news broke about him leaving. And according to reports, the Lions, of course, are trading Montgomery to the Houston Texans for a 2026 4th and 7th round pick plus offensive lineman Juice Scruggs. You gotta love that name.
There you go. Yeah.
Juice Scruggs. This follows weeks of speculation about his future with the Lions, and he signed a 2-year, $18.25 million extension in 2024. Set to begin this season. Reports of his unhappiness with a smaller role in the offense last year led to questions about his future in Detroit, but he posted an emotional goodbye after the trade that you can find out there. So, anyway, we are sad to see him go, but maybe it will work out in the long run for the best for the Lions. I needed to see that.
I know. So much strategy in every decision, though. You know they had to weigh all the pros and cons.
But the Gibbs-Montgomery tandem is like the best in the NFL.
Right.
It's tough to say that was okay. But we'll see. In the end, if Dan Campbell knows what he's doing, we'll be happy.
Yeah.
Right?
We'll see.
Keep telling myself. Van Halen now,
We'll find out.
103.9 The Fox. Yeah.
All right, let's get to it. Here we go. Back to our crossword puzzle. All right, let's go. Let's pick up where we left off yesterday, shall we? Let's go over here to number 18 down. This is a 6-letter word, starts with the letters O-L-D. The clue, not quite over the hill yet. Not quite over the hill yet. What do you think we need to fill in these 3 squares to complete that word? Not quite over the... Yeah, look at that. Con Man is already here, and with one stroke of his brain, it is oldish. That's why when we were over on Twitch, I told you pay attention. We were talking about that. Oldish. Oldish. That's what it is. O-L-D-I-S. Oh, look at that. Okay. Welcome to the group. You're already a member of the team in spades. Okay, let's go to the next one. Let's see what we can do over here. 21 down. 21 down is magic formula. Magic formula. SP blank 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 blank. Magic formula. What do you think? Spells. Look at this. Bang. This looks to be an experienced crossword puzzleist right there. Telling you what, right? Okay, let's go over here. Where do we want to go? Want to go to 20. What do we want to do? 28. T something something, and the clue on 28 across is recipe amount. Recipe amount. 28 across. T something something. Recipe amount. Tina comes through with TSP. There we go. Now we're rolling. Backed up by Linda, Robsuka, and Sweendog. They all got it right. Tisp. Teaspoon. Beautiful. All right, let's go to right down next one here. 31 across. 31 across becomes less intense. Becomes less intense. A something 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 something. S. A something 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 S. Becomes less intense. Becomes less intense. While you are thinking about that one, let's go down here. 26 down. Our clue is voting exercise. Voting exercises. Michigan Kim has got the drum roll going for her breakfast at Tony's. This is going to be a massive breakfast, I'm telling you. Okay, voting exercise. E, something, 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 N. All of a sudden, we got a favorite player here. Come on, come on, come on. Voting exercise. There you go, Tina. Election. Of course, election. There we go. Linda backs that one up. So does Rob Suka. That is it. Election. Okay, let's go now to 44 down since we've got only 3 letters to fill in. 44 down. Bit of cleverness. Bit of cleverness. 44 down. It is T, blank, blank, T. Eric said abates. That goes back up here to 31, which becomes less intense, and that's right, abates. Back this up here. It's starting to fog up, or at least fuzzy up on me. So it's abates. Look at that. Beautiful. Now we're starting to rock and roll here. What were we going for? We're going for 44 down, which is bit of cleverness. Blank, blank, T. Wit is not the correct answer in this case. I can see where you're going with that one. Okay, the hot food is almost here. Evidently, you can smell it on the way over, which I think you can do at Tony's. I can see where you would think it's wit, but it's not. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to see if we can go across, and maybe we can get one of those other letters. Let's go here. 43 across. 43 across. Famous journal publisher. Or we could do something else. Let me see if we can do this. What do I want to do? I want to do 46 across. Let's see if we can do that one. 46 across. Where the hell is 46? Oh, I was looking down. Here we go. 46 across. 46 across is rainy season. There we go. That'll make it work. Rainy season. And 47 across is scowl, which is over here. So we'll think about that one too. But let's go to rainy season. M something 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 O something something. Monsoon. Linda's got that one right. Monsoon. Okay, which brings us into focus here. 44 down. Blank OT, which was the answer to bit of cleverness. Okay? 40 down is par. 40 down is par. 40 down is par because that's an early TV host. Because the early TV host was Jack Parr, the original Tonight Show host. There you go. P-A-A-R. There you go. Rockin'. Now, let's go over here. 36 down, as long as we're rolling. Squares up. Squares up. 36. Blank, 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 NS. Squares up. 36 down is squares up. Tina was in the pep squad in high school. Why am I not surprised? All right. Evens. Yep. There you go, evens. Okay, now, since we're rolling, let's go to 38 across. 38 across is like some necklines. Like some necklines. 38 across. Like some necklines. VS blank blank P blank D. like some necklines. Like some necklines. Yep, it's 8:28. Rob Suka's right on the ball there. 8:28 in Eastern Time Zone, which makes it what in Turkey? It makes it like almost like 4:28. V-shaped. There you go. Got it. V-shaped. There we go. V-shaped. Beautiful. Eric contributing the latest. Now let's go to the next one down, which is 39 down. Fairy tale crones. Fairy tale crones. H blank blank S. We're not far from finishing this puzzle. I'm telling you. We've only got a few left. What, about 8 squares or so? Tina, in fact, wears those V-shaped things. Hags. That's right, Linda. All right. Hags. Okay, we continue to close in on this one. Let's go to, what do we want to do? All right, let's go across. Let's go to across, 45 across. 45 across. Chinese counters. Chinese counters. Or we could do 47 across. That's one of those you can look at also. How about scowl? 47 across is scowl. It is G blank A blank E. Scowl. Yep, there you go. We got that, Eric. A B A C I. Completes that one. And the scowl is what? What is that? The answer is, Khan says it's glare. He's right. Glare. Yes. There you go. We have completed all of the quadrants on the edges. Now let's go back up here. Let's see if we can do this one. 33 across. 33 across. Embankments for avoiding flooding. Embankments for avoiding flooding. While Rapsuka gets ready for his fireball order tomorrow on the Hal Hole Saloon. We'll see him next time. Have a great day, a rest of your day. L-E blank E-E-S. Embankments for avoiding flooding. L-E blank E-E-S. That's the answer that we're looking for. What is that word? Levees. That's got it, Eric. Levees. Beautiful. All right, so let's go down here. 34 down. We only need one letter to finish that one, and that is practical as a solution. Practical as a solution. V blank A-B-L-E. Practical as a solution. This will be our last word today. Viable. Thank you, Khan. There you go. So that's it. That completes our day on the crossword puzzle, meaning we're only down to the final 9 letters. The final 9 letters. And on top of that, breakfast is here for Michigan Kim. So look at that timing. Beautiful. Thank you for your attention, your attendance, your answers. It's hump day, so behave accordingly. And we have a new member to the group here from Turkey. Khan is here. And boy, was he helpful on the puzzle. So we'll try it again tomorrow when we come back. Our schedule is this way. We start off on TikTok, go to Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube from 6:30 in the morning until 7, then 7 to 7:30, 7:30 to 8, and finally 8 to 8:30. We're here on YouTube. We have been truly international today. Arizona has been here. California has been here. Finland has been here. South Africa has been here. Australia has been here. And now we have Turkey joining us. Again, like, subscribe, be back here again for as much time as you can for the full 2-hour span that we're here. And we'll get into more crossword puzzling tomorrow. We'll have the Hal Hole Saloon open for your favorite beverage. You can sit on down at the counter and pour out your troubles to your friendly neighborhood barkeep. That is me. And we'll see all you guys after you've had a pleasant, peaceful, productive Wednesday. Okay? Okay.